Well, hey there, YouTube. So, this video was inspired by one of my colleagues at work. How this colleague and I actually became really good buddies was that I looked at her one day and said, "We need to have a beer together." And then later, she came around and said, "Yeah, you know, my wife and I would really like to do that." And I kind of looked at her for a moment. She's like, and was like, "Ooh, you just said wife. Cool, you're queer too." I had kind of gotten the vibe and all, but I wasn't going to say anything because that's not per se professional. But my point is that here in the state of Ohio, Ohio voted to ban gay marriage in 2004, same year I graduated from high school, ironically. And while the state does not recognize my buddy's marriage, she nonetheless has one, and she nonetheless is married, because she and her wife went off to Vermont and got their marriage. And beyond that, I think that they have filed as much of the paperwork as you possibly can in order to take care of each other. Like, power of attorney and whatnot. And joint filing taxes and whatnot. Because quintessentially, they are married. They have a home together. They share bills. They take care of each other. They're the ones that are there for each other when they're not feeling well and just need a hug. They're the ones who are there for each other to make decisions when the other one is incapacitated, because, oh yeah, who else is going to know what you want done better than your wife or better than your husband? Just saying. And she's not the only one I've heard use the term husband or wife. A number of my other colleagues use that term a lot. And to me, it's just wonderful. It's like, yeah, you know what? Rock on, you are married. Now, sure, the state of Ohio doesn't recognize it, but here in Columbus, the city has a domestic partner registry. Most of the hospitals, if not all the hospitals in the Columbus area, will honor husband-wifeship, domestic partner contracts and whatnot, because they're just that progressive. In some of the more corn-ish areas of Ohio, they probably won't. But nonetheless, the sheer fact that even little by little the state of Ohio is getting there, and that people are able to become husbands and wives, or wives and wives and husbands and husbands. Marriage is part of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And I'm not just the one saying that. That has been said by the Supreme Court. Ever heard the case of Loving v. Virginia? As the U.S. Federal Supreme Court looks at and reviews Proposition 8, this is something that's definitely going to come to a forefront. All the lower courts have upheld Judge Walker's decision of, okay, the civilians of a population cannot just vote away the civil rights of other civilians. The California Supreme Court found their marriage ban for gay couples to be unconstitutional. And that's the thing. Banning consenting adult citizens who have committed no wrongdoing from getting married is illegal. Justice is not allowed to have a suddenly amazing gaydar if they cannot tell your race, your color, your class, your nation of origin, or your gender. Well, your sex. Because, well, unfortunately our justice system doesn't quite see gender as it actually is, which is a scale, not just swinger and hole. Just saying. But yeah, the gays are getting married, whether you like it or not. And you want a further evidence of this? Look at the number of families that go to Pride. A girl from my hometown, she and her wife actually had a baby a couple of months ago. And that's completely amazing. Now, given she and her wife had been together for a number of years, and both had completed their education, and the partner who they decided was going to be the major breadwinner had a pretty good career. And the partner that was going to be the stay-at-home parent, or be the parent who takes on less roles outside the house in order to take care of the little one and the home, had gotten to a point in her career where she could do that. That's definitely one of the perks of gay marriage, I would say, is that it's not like the gays are accidentally having kids. For a gay couple, as I've noted before, to have a child, they need to think and plan and think and plan. They have to make sure that so many things are right in their relationship. They need to make sure that their home is a good place to raise a child. And so many gay couples have reached that point. So many gay couples are doing that. It's only a matter of time. The gays are getting married, and there's nothing you can do about it. So rather than hate against them, why don't you either just get on with your own business or smile and support them? Just saying. Peace out, YouTubes.